Oh, and tremendous game to watch for the neutral. Tremendous entertainment, plenty of chances, but I'm sure you're so frustrated at the end of it.
Yeah, frustrated. A mixture of emotions, frustration, anger, because I felt we're worthy of points today. Made it doubly difficult for ourselves going down to 10 men, but still looked a real threat. Had numerous opportunities to score the first goal in the game, and then I felt aggrieved as well at the first goal for Everton, which obviously led to them winning the points, because then we just committed everybody forward trying to get back in the game. But there's no doubt, Yakubu's offside on the line, and it's a difficult one for the referee. He's looking for his assistants to help him out. That's why they're there, and he's not seen that. I mean, the lads hit the shot, and Brian Jensen, my goalkeeper, can't see the ball because Yakubu's standing right in front of him in the goal line. Now, I'm not suggesting for a minute that it wouldn't have went in if Yakubu wasn't there. Who knows? But what I do know is that Brian's not even been able to see that ball, and I think he's just missed it with his toe in an attempt to save it. So certainly felt aggrieved by that. But what we offered as a team, then so many positives to take. And again, yes, it adds to the fact that we've not won away from home again. But if we continue in playing and performing as well as that, and getting a little bit of luck that we all need, then we'll be fine.
It was ironic, wasn't it, that Everton, given all their possession, didn't create as many chances perhaps in the first half when you had the best opportunities, and then David Nugent hit the post.
Yeah, I think Everton had a couple of opportunities. Brian had a couple of big saves. I think he had a good save from Yakubu at the back post, but we had some real goal scoring chances. Howard did a lot of saves in the game, there's no doubt about that. And David Nugent, as you said, the guilty edge chance at the start of the second half, when we looked very comfortable, and I felt in the ascendancy prior to us going down to 10 men. Obviously the fans play a big part here. I mean, as soon as the ball arrives in the box, they're screaming for a penalty, when sometimes when there's nobody near the players. But that's the part that the home fans play today. But what we offered as a team, there's a lot of positive to take. And as I say, if we continue that level of performance, then there's no doubt that will result in points.
But your team did make it hard for themselves with the dismissal of Stephen Jordan. I know it's difficult for a player in those circumstances, but having been yellow carded, to then hold on to somebody else's shirt and to get dismissed when he did, it made it so hard for you. Yeah,
I think he did, and I think he obviously made it easy for the referee to make his mind up. There was a second booking, and he was probably left with little or no option in that respect. And Stephen knows he should have did better in that situation. I mean, I'd pre-warned him that he had to be careful. He was playing against a very good player, and but he knows, he should have done better. We're all in a learning curve. Hopefully he'll learn from that quickly. And having said that, the 10 men then really stuck to their task, and we still look very comfortable in the match. A sense of frustration on the final whistle when you had a word with Howard Webb, but you're not normally that animated at the end of a game. No, I'm not. I mean, I think I'm always, I like to think I'm honest in my assessment. I like to think I'm balanced in my assessments, and having said that, I mean, the officials do have the most difficult job in football. There's no doubt about that, maybe apart from managers. But I mean, he was clearly offside, and I was just asking, did the assistant linesman not see that situation to help the referee out? Because it's a tough ask to be a referee at this level. The game is played at such a frantic pace, and there we go. You keep faith with your beliefs despite this appalling away record, and it is appalling at this stage, but that must be in the back of players' minds when you go into games, or do you accentuate the positives and say, look, it's going to happen one day, we're going to get some success away from home? Well, I think anybody that watched that game today, and you were there yourself, so I would suggest that you've seen the game, you've seen how well we've played, so it adds longevity to the run if that's what you're suggesting. But in terms of how we played, there's no doubt that if we continue to make chances as we did today, we never lost today because we played good football. We lost today, I think, because obviously we ended up down with 10 men through our own error, and then there was a big decision not given. Well, it was given in the favour of Everton, and that's clearly, what was it, 8 minutes left? We looked comfortable. Everton had pressure, but I wouldn't suggest any real gilt-edged chances, and that's conspired really to shoot us in the foot. One way or another, it's been a tremendous year for you, though, 2009, when you consider the Championship and what you've achieved in the opening 3 or 4 months of the Premier League season. Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt it's been a wonderful year for everybody at the football club. Tinged with disappointment now in the last game of the year. Having said that, we really have moved on as a football club. What we have to do now is in the year to come, because we can't affect what's behind us, but we can affect our future. We have to make sure that we do our utmost to stay in this Premier League, and if we continue to perform as we did today, but at that level, albeit that with no points today, those type of performances will result in points, and we have to, as I say, add a few of the away points to our home form, and if we do that, we'll be fine.